Hi. I think we should start with the elephant in the room. The elephant not being me, because I gained weight. Spoiler. Okay, so this is what happened. If you have been subscribed to me for a while, you'll be like, this sounds very familiar. Yes, it does. Because July 2024, I started a self-improvement journey, but did not really follow through on it because, hey, here it is the 18th of October 2025, and I find myself in a it's not exactly the same situation because there have been some wins. However, with regards to my wellness, my weight loss, I have gained 10 kilograms, meaning I am now 85 kilograms and are now, unlike last time, are 30 kilograms away from my goal weight. Now, see, I just felt like I feel like I'm saying a lot right now, but anyway. Let's start again. Hi, hello, my name is Wanda Singela. Welcome, hopefully welcome back to my self-improvement channel. A channel where I will document my self-improvement journey in the most honest, authentic of ways, meaning that you, dear viewer, will be able to see a village girl's improvement in more or less live. In live. Okay. Me messing up that sentence has now given me the opportunity to tell you what one of the areas I would like to improve are. Words. I would like to improve the way that I communicate and express myself and share ideas and thoughts and feelings. And because when I mess up, just like I did right now, it bothers me. And not only does it bother me, but I feel like if I am to do life with humans and people of different stations, from my nieces and nephews to the likes of my boss, and who knows, maybe one day I'll be able to engage and communicate with celebrities and big shots in different spaces. I need to be able to communicate a little bit better than I do right now. And words, I want to read better. Not only because I believe that reading a little bit better could potentially help me with my little communication problem, but because I want to brag. I'm a pretentious, um, last sentence. Okay, let's rewind. Let's rewind. I want to read because it might sound stupid to you, but I want to wake up one day and just be like, yo, I read 100 books this year. Why? Because I like it. It makes me feel good. It makes me feel good. It's just like a thing. It is a useless metric to other people, but I think for me, I just enjoy having such achievements linked to my name. And beyond that, I also want to be better read. I want to be the type of person who's just like, yeah, I've read some Machiavelli, some, ooh, what is that? I read some Russian classics, the likes of who wrote the Brothers Karamazov. I want to read him for bragging rights, yes, and two, because the things that I'm mentioning right now fall under very important themes, in my opinion. I probably won't be able to name. Why am I talking slowly now? Because I just remembered that. What was his name? Dale Carnegie once said, sometimes people speak very fast. Probably wasn't Dale Carnegie, but there is a thing that says that a lot of people will speak very fast. Okay, well, sometimes people like me who have a lot of thoughts forming in their heads at the same time and just need to get all of them out, otherwise they'll feel like they haven't done well in terms of expressing themselves. Perhaps I need to become a person who takes a moment to consolidate thoughts, and perhaps that would be the solutions to my problems. Goodness, I wrote notes this time around. I wrote notes which I believed would help me not stray too far away from the point of this video. Goodness, there's something wrong with me, guys. There's something wrong with me, but it's okay. I'm gonna keep this here, and I'm not gonna wait for a moment where I am able to make my first video perfect and beautiful, because by doing that, ladies and gentlemen, I will be lying to you. I will be curating a fake self-improvement video. I want this day one video, yes, because it is day one again, to be authentic, to be true, right? I ramble and I go in circles, instead of saying things simply. And that is one of the things that I would like to fix under the banner of words. So yes, Wanda Singela is a girl who wants to improve her life, focusing on her words, the spoken and the written, because I used to be a writer, believe it or not. I tried writing earlier this year until my Wattpad account got blocked. I don't even know what my sin was, guys, and that demoralized me. I still wrote a little bit after that, but I just haven't been posting my work anywhere. So hopefully as time goes, I will post again, and then I'll be able to get some like feedback, hopefully from you, and not just like other strangers who happen to land upon my words. But yeah, words, the spoken, the read, the written, right? I hope you understand what I mean by words right now, because I'm going to move on to the next thing, which is wellness, which will encompass, did I use the word right? If I did not use the word right, I am very teachable, very humble. I recognize that I do not know anything or everything, and won't take offense to any person trying to correct the things that I say. So please help. So with regards to the wellness portion of this channel, I want to be able to speak about mental health and also document my weight loss journey. I would have loved to have gotten to a point where it's not a weight loss journey, but hey, go gain weight. I'm obese. I feel very in my body, and I know I'm gonna step on some toes, because they'll be like, oh, we can't subscribe to our FFO, but ew, it is what it is, guys. I need to love the body that I'm in, and I do. I love it, but I love it enough to realize the need to lose weight and ultimately, hopefully, make it better. I've said a lot of words. And I'll write a bit more, because obviously perhaps I could have written an intro video using all of just these prompts, right? But now that I'm recording this, I don't I don't know how to make this an intro video, and that's why it's not going to be an intro video. So I don't want to do this, do it like this, because I have noticed that the more I spend time sharing my plans, the less progress happens in my life. I have a very weird thing within me that I don't know, man. After I've shared a plan, it's as if the work has been done, and I get some like good emotions within. It's like dopamine, man. It's like, I don't know. And then I just don't do anything because I'm just like, ooh, I've done the work. It feels like I've done the work when I tell you about the work that I'm about to do. And another thing that I have realized is an issue for me is that sometimes when I share a plan and I don't get at least one person to be like, yeah, go for it, girl. I end up being in a situation where I'm just like, maybe it's not a great plan. I need, I, I hate that I need it, but at times I need like some affirmation, some like fans behind me and some support. Yes, the word I was looking for was support. Sometimes I need that. But I am now, lately I've been working at ensuring that I don't moving without having another voice saying you're moving in the right direction. Sometimes I feel like, yeah, I should, because then again, which voice am I waiting for? The voice of God. It's a lot, guys. It's a lot. It's a lot. Anyway, let me tell you about my 75 soft challenge plan. It had to be a 75 soft because I was just not going to be able to fit in the real 75 hard challenge in my life as it stands, because I stay in the villages, I work in the city, I commute, and that takes a lot of my time, which means you see these workouts that you get the 45-minute workouts in the morning and the evening and all of those other rules. They're very strict, very difficult to implement in my current life, right? And I don't want to put myself in a position where I'm just like, I try to do too much and then I fail and then I become demoralized and then the cycle goes on and on and on. So my 75 soft plan is as follows. I will be what is this? Obviously, there needs to be a diet portion. And with regards to my diet, still vegetarian. And I said, no alcohol. Full stop. And then I said, what is this? I want to focus on whole foods. I keep looking here because I wrote it down. Yes. Younger Wanda would be like, you should. I'm sure like younger Wanda is like, why weren't you doing this? You wouldn't be looking like this. You'd be looking like a later iteration of yourself if you actually did the work instead of saying you would do the work. But anyway, diet, right? I said I'm vegetarian, no alcohol, focusing on whole foods and mindful eating. And the last point with regards to my diet, I say that would be, what is this? I wouldn't be drinking my calories, at least I would try not to drink my calories. So, which means less soda, less frappuccinos, and all of these other fancy drinks that have more calories than they're worth, really. So yeah, and then with regards to my workouts, I bought a stationary bike earlier this year, so I will be trying to get some kilometers on that. And I said I'd be skipping and jogging if the weather permits. And it's not only the weather though, it's also just like time, and because I mean things used to be better here in the village, life was safer, but I can't just be leaving my crib any which day anymore. That's sad, but it is my reality. So safety above all things. And with regards to my workouts thing, to make it more trackable, reachable, specific, yes, because all goals have to be smart, ladies and gentlemen. And then maybe future Wonder will be like smart. S M A. There's no more space. R T. So do that. If Future Wonder doesn't edit this, I'm gonna feel so stupid. I'm gonna look so stupid. And why did I record this whilst I'm so crusty? My lips are so dry. My lips are so dry. And I've been talking to you for like 15 minutes. My coffee is cold as well. But I need to get it one shot. In, out, done. Okay, and water. I want to drink 2 liters of water daily, at least. But then I feel like it's enough. Because did you know that if you drink too much water, too much as in now your pee is almost clear or whatever, or is clear, then you're at risk at like getting water intoxication or whatever the thing. And then there's reading, and under reading I said I want to read at least 10 pages of non-fiction daily, right? Which means since it is the weekend, I should be able to make some progress on the book that's on my currently reading list. Eat Deep Work by Cal Newport. Guys, I have a problem. You see, I am very aware of the things that could be good for me, right? Intellectually, logically, whatever. They're here. It's just that I don't know how to explain it, but okay, sip break. When I say sip break, I would appreciate it if you could, subscribe, write a comment, tell me, do you have self-improvement goals or whatever? Sip break. Okay, that's not going to be a thing because I feel bad. Otherwise, I should have started this video by saying, get your own sip as well. And then, it's like a conversation. But YouTube is weird. But I guess I can treat it like a conversation because it is. It is. I'm not just rambling anymore. I refuse to say I'm rambling my videos. I will not caption them like that anymore. I probably will, but I won't mean it like that. Yes, okay, reading. I said at least 10 pages of nonfiction, and then, okay, I've already covered that part because I'm going to be reading Deep Work. And then I want to finish my Goodreads reading challenge. It's going to depend on when I'm going to post this. I'm recording it on the 18th of October 2025, and I have read 65 out of my 75 books, right? I'm proud of myself. I'm happy for having put in the hours and just like having that little slide. It's not a slider, it's like a loading box. Is it a loading? Whatever it is. To have that, reminding you, you have made progress. And I think one day after having posted enough videos and having done a lot more work, I'll be able to look back and just be like, yo, there's a record of this is where you started and this is where you are now. But if I am to be honest, I do not like the fact that which logging app told me I'm a romance reader, and I'm like, that's not bad, but that's not what I've been telling people on the streets. Twitter is the streets, or X is the streets, and this is what I've been telling people on X. I'm gonna edit it. Editing Wonder, please put it here, otherwise you're gonna look. This one is going to look stupid. Like, this is what I've been telling people on the streets. With Mina, I read philosophy classics and so no, it's not on. So that's why under reading, I said I need to make sure I read more philosophy, self-help / productivity, literary fiction. Even though that wasn't on my original list of genres, it is a genre that I've started liking. So I'm gonna give myself permission to read more literary literary fiction. I'm going to read more classics, spirituality / religion, which just means I'm just going to read my Bible because I'm too lazy to look up authors who are just about that ish right now. 2026 will do better. And if you have spirituality / religion books you would like to recommend, please follow a comment or just send me a DM on Twitter as well. I'm cool with that. It's Wanda Singela on YouTube and X. I have other socials which I've linked to on this what is this, YouTube channel, but right now I'm only really on Twitter and YouTube. More books involving or talking about the social commentary and politics, magical realism. When did I read that? I guess that's mostly because I'm curious, really. Night Circus is magical realism, yeah. It's been on my list, my TBR, for a long time. And then last thing, because E75 Hard demands it, I said daily progress picture. I think, is a selfie a sufficient daily progress? I feel like it should, because look. Okay. Like, I know I'm fat, and selfies will show, because you're born. Why does it look like in the highlights here? And guys, this is just my face. Looks like I'm very blush. But anyway, you see there's no line. I'll take another picture because I took a selfie yesterday. So it needs to qualify. And then I'll be journaling or using a printable tracker, which I've already created by myself, guys, by myself. I'm practicing Microsoft Word. Yeah, well, everything is gonna work out for me if I just do the work and allow myself to just go on the little side quest my journey pushes me towards. Because I mean, between me and you, my Microsoft Word skills were starting to get very like rusty, but just like tinkering, even with like stupid things like the footers. Did you know that the footer, if you're not, watch out, what is this, it won't necessarily like allow you to have different quotes on what is this, different quotes on different pages unless you do like a little like tinkering. But yeah, so that was fun, man. That was fun. I will what is this, I'll link it on the description as well. I'll share the Google Drive link to the thing to my printable. It's not Notion, but guys, baby steps. And then the plan is every other day or so to create a YouTube short saying, yeah, Geeky 75 soft challenge. And this is what I am doing. Anyway, this was a lot of talking, guys. A lot. I haven't done this in a while, so forgive me. But anyway, so hi. I just wanted to let you know where we're at. And also to make sure you do not call me a liar. I did save videos every Wednesday and on weekends. And this is your weekend video. Anyway, I hope you're good, and I hope that you'll choose today to Woo! I hope you're good, and I hope that you'll choose today to do life a little bit better than yesterday. All right, go. Bye.